Liverpool are facing Brentford today at home in Anfield. This is the very first game at home for Liverpool in Anfield. And how was it going to go? What is going to be the playing 11? What is the latest Liverpool news? Who are all going to start? How is the game going to go? Who is going to win? Score predictions, everything available in this video, people. So if you haven't subscribed yet, or if you're very new to the channel, a very warm welcome to you all. Please hit that subscribe button, join in the community, and with me, let us all enjoy Liverpool Football Club. And with that, let us proceed to the video. So, Liverpool Football Club last week started off with a win against newly promoted Ipswich Town, and there were some negatives, there were some positives from that game, and we shall be discussing all that. How will Liverpool FC be addressing the problems that were there in the first half of last game? The second half was just absolutely brilliant, wasn't it? I mean, Trent Alexander-Arnold just, bossed that second half for almost 30 minutes, and he proved why he deserves a new contract. And I'm pretty much sure that Liverpool are also considering the same. But if it happens soon, then we can all, sleep peacefully in the night. But until that doesn't happen, I think the supporters are entitled to have a bit of a worry. And today there was also some news around Virgil van Dijk not being offered a new contract. I know that he's 33, but I think he still has a couple of good years left in him. Alisson Becker has come out stating that Georgi Mamardashvili signing, he was already aware of that. The club discussed it with him, and there was a Saudi offer in place for him, which he did not take. So all of that was insanely good. I mean, if Liverpool FC is telling Alisson that they are going to be signing Georgi Mamardashvili, that is a really good thing. Why? Because it is always a positive thing to feel valued wherever you are, and I am a huge believer in that. And if Liverpool FC has talked to Alisson about this, then I'm well and good. If he is happy, then we are all happy. He's a true Liverpool legend, so we need to respect him at all costs. And also, along with that comes in today's game, Brentford, a very tricky opposition. Brentford are like the Wolves of the past. They are very unpredictable, and with Ivan Toney still linked with Saudi clubs, I'm pretty much sure that he won't be starting against us unless and otherwise the deal fell through from now to what, like 4 hours. So no one knows, but I think Ivan Toney won't be starting. But that doesn't mean that they are not a threat. They have Visa and they have Mbeumo. Both of them are clinical at what they do, and that is finishing, putting the ball in the back of the net. So both of them are the talisman. And don't forget, a couple of our players in Fabio Carvalho and Sepp Vandenberg have also gone there. So it's going to be an interesting game, especially how in the first half, how Brentford sets up, how Liverpool set up. Usually when they are playing against a big six, Brentford tend to play, occupy the midfield a lot, overload the midfield so that they have, dominance in the middle of the pitch, and they can win the ball pretty much easily, and it will help them counter. So they tend to play a little narrow, is what I mean, right? So so if they play a little narrow and if they try to dominate the midfield, then Trent Alexander-Arnold inverting as much wouldn't be a very good idea, because then he is our creative force, and if we block him, then I don't know where the goals are going to come from. So it will be very tactical, and it's going to be really interesting to see how Liverpool set up. Now on to Liverpool news with regards to selection. Jarell Quansah picked up an injury. Apparently, Jurgen Klopp, it still doesn't go away, does it? Arne Slot basically had a word with Jarell Quansah after taking him off at halftime last time around, and he basically clarified that as a team, as a collective, they weren't winning enough duels, and there were a couple of times that Liam Delap, got the better of Gerald Kwanzaa. So that is the reason why he took him off. Nothing personal. And I think the situation was sorted out between them. So Gerald Kwanzaa basically wanted to, train more the next day on Sunday. And on Monday, he picked up a little niggle, which caused him to be a bit of a doubt for this game. And I think Konate is now in the pecking order, just above him, slightly. Probably you can, I mean, if he's all right, then even then, if he is all right, he will start probably, he'll come off as a substitute and, play in place of Konate probably. But Konate is the starting centre back for this game with Virgil and Trent Alexander-Arnold, and I think Andrew Robertson will start. And it is crazy to think that Andy Robertson was playing with the pain for 5.5 months, and recently only he spoke that this is the very first time that in 5.5 months that I've been without any pain. He's been playing without any pain. So that tells you a lot about why he was not, kind of up there during the last game. And I think during this game, we are going to see a bit of a difference with Andy Robertson. And of course, Alisson Becker starts in goal. With all of that set in stone, let us look ahead to the midfield. Who I think is going to start is Ryan Gravenberch at 6, because we do not have any other better options. Curtis Jones maybe, but I don't think he's ahead of Gravenberch at this point in time. So Ryan Gravenberch as the 6, and I think he will go with the tried and tested. Arne Slot, even back in his days in Feyenoord, is not a manager that does a lot of change to the starting 11 unless and otherwise there is an injury. So he will definitely go with Alexis McAllister and Dominic Szoboszlai on the 10, with Alexei and Gravenberch playing as the double pivots, right? Right hand side, Mohamed Salah. Left hand side, Luis Diaz. Up top, I think it's going to be Diogo Jota, no one else. Let us see if Darwin Núñez makes it, to the starting 11 though. But because I think he had a very good week in training, is what I feel by watching all those videos on LFC.com. So let us see if this is the lineup. Right, pretty much the same lineup as last week is what I'm expecting. There is also a little bit of rumor about Kostas Tsimikas moving back to Greece with Olympiacos on loan, probably with a option to buy him at the end of the year. But let's see if that culminates into something, because every single transfer window there is something about Kostas Tsimikas going away, and he never tends to go away, does he? So let us see if it actually comes into fruition. But as of now, there is nothing. We have Kostas Tsimikas on the bench for this game, and that's it. And Georgi Mamardashvili, I know that I put out a video last time saying that it is done. I mean, it is done. We are still awaiting final little bit of tweaks in the contract, in the negotiations and stuff, and he will sign. And by the end of the window, you will see that he is lifting up that shirt. So I'm pretty much more confident in Georgi Mamardashvili becoming a Liverpool player than anything else. And with Alisson also speaking about it, I think it just makes sense that it has happened already. And, just the announcement is pending. Liverpool are probably waiting for the opportune moment to, announce Georgi Mamardashvili, and probably that's it. Right, probably that's it. And I think we will set up in a way 4-2-3-1 like last game, and then we will play the game as it is. And I am expecting a Liverpool win. I say around another 2-0 or the 3-1. Okay, let me go with a 2-0 win. I think we won't concede. Like I mentioned in my predictions, we will keep a lot of clean sheets. That's what I feel, because even though we play out from the back and it's a bit dangerous and stuff, I don't think this is a team. I mean, under Jurgen Klopp, we used to play so high up the pitch, and we used to make all those dangerous passes and try to create something every single time we get the ball. But with Arne Slot, it's a bit of a possession based football. It's like safety first approach. So I don't think we will concede as much as we did under Jurgen Klopp. So I think it is going to be another clean sheet for us. I would say around another 2-0. So let's wait and see what happens in the game. But I am pretty sure this is going to be a cruising victory for Liverpool in this game. What else? I think that's it for today. All the very best, Reds. And yes, of course, hit the subscribe button and all those good stuff. If you're new here, and especially if you like my delivery and stuff, I'm a newbie around here, right? And I've just started making videos, so it's going to take a while to become a professional at this, but I will definitely become better for you guys. I'll definitely bring out more content and more transfer news. the transfer window is ending with this Friday. So probably any small gossip, I'll be back again here. And until that time, I would have to say ciao. I would have to say goodbye for now. But I'll be back soon.